Hey everybody, welcome back. What are we doing today? I've been thinking about this a bit, and in the to-do list here, we do have radars and just satellites in general, and I mean, yeah, that certainly could be a thing that we do, but I'm just a little, I feel like I really have my eyes on that cargo satellite. That I think is maybe a cargo rocket. I think that might be actually what we want to look at next, because we already know from the Universe Explorer here, we already know some of our options, and I know I want to go to that space platform and see what's up there. So, which, if anyone didn't dial into the last one, there's a oh wow, I clicked on something and set an assembler. Oh, look at that. We got all sorts of stuff kicking around here. There's solar panels in that chest. There's scaffolding that I didn't see before. So I really want to get up here. Oh, and look, that looks like a space train. I didn't see this last time. That looks like a ruin of a something. I don't even know what, but we got stack filter inserters up there. There's all sorts of cool stuff on that platform. So I really want to go there and not, no, yes, there we no. Bad. Yes, good. Okay. So, cargo. We want to do cargo rocket. We got to get rocket science packs. And we have satellite telemetry already. That's already a thing. Wow, 80 seconds crafting time. Although, of course, each one gives you 8 outputs. But that's good news, because we're not going to consume a ton of electric furnaces and speed modules, right? So this is going to take steel furnace, heat shielding, steel plates, and advanced circuits, of course. And the rest of this is pretty easy. Probably the most annoying part is that the heat shielding here goes up this way. I wonder if I don't just break this off here, turn it around and bring it back down. Although we are starting to look down the barrel of hey. Anyway, we are starting to look at some pretty comprehensive water here, although I will note that there is hope on the horizon, and however expensive landfill is, we got all sorts of land over this way, and it looks like it goes on for quite a while. I mean, that's annoying, but who cares? Oh no. That's more oh no. Oh, okay, yeah, I gotta go. Let's go look and see, because I feel like no. Oh, this was bad. Okay, good, we're good. I feel like, yeah, that's plenty of land to take us for quite a while. If we can just bridge that. That's gonna be a ton of landfill though. I mean, just trying to eyeball it. What how could I figure this out if I wanted to measure? So like, if we wanted to go from down here, don't build it, guys, and then, so that's 100 units right there. So if I wanted to build that big, right, and then knowing that this, well, I happen to plop down 100 on there, approximately 100, and that brings us to right over there by that fish. So we'll just call that 200 for the purposes of Dead Reckoning. So you've got each 100 tall, every 100 across you go is 10,000, so that's 20,000 landfill that we're gonna need. And of course, we're probably off by a factor of 2 or something, but because there's, well, probably like 1.5, I don't know. But let's look at the recipe here. we're at 50 stone, right? Per landfill, unless we get something more efficient. And we can, it looks like, use ore potentially here. And I thought well, in any case, we're at 50. Let's say we did it stone. And let's say it was just 10,000 for the sake of argument. And we know it's going to be a little bit more than that. You're talking about 500,000 stone. And as of right now, we barely have that much total, right? So building across this, I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to do it. It's just that if the next time that we want stone, we're going up there, unless there's one over here that I'm forgetting. And I don't see one. So let's see, maybe there's a landfill recipe of some kind. Oh no. See, that's well, now I wonder if there's some kind of multiplier to be had here. Like, let's just say because you can turn 100 scrap into landfill. So if we could turn, and that's one landfill you get for that. So like, what turns into scrap? I don't see anything in here that, oh, cargo pod scrapping. What does a cargo pod take? Gotta look that up. Cargo pod. It looks like, no, that's cargo safety. Rocket cargo safety. Oh, it was this one, which is the car. So when we get to this point, if we wanted to spend 4 iron chests, 2 fast inserters, 6 steel plates, which is, by the way, 30 iron ore right there. I mean, there's no way this is a winning proposition, because that thing is decently expensive. So anyway, if we go back to this and look, you would get 100 scrap in 1 landfill. So that's totally not worth it. We definitely, it's either stone or sand. And then the question is, I mean, I think we have both sand recipes already, right? We can turn 1 stone into 3 sand. And I think that still is not, there's still no point in doing this. Stop, guys. Here, pick it all back up. So there's still no point in doing that, because if you do that, it's a 3 to 1. So this divided by 3 gives you, 66.6 repeating, right? And that, yeah, that's just not worth it. So I guess we're going the stone route, and we just need to consider doing that one there. That, or we turn the bus, right? And we're not turning it south. Maybe we turn it north. Honestly, I think that's what's going to happen. I do. Let's here, I was about to go up and explore despite having satellite powers. Let's go up and explore and see what's going to happen to us up north. So the bus would come up through here. You've got a little bit of swampiness here to deal with, but that's no bother. Up here we're hitting water a bit, but this is almost for sure the way we're going here. I hope that by time we would hit this water up here that I'm starting to convert to a city block based design. I actually want to kind of, let's go ahead and see. And if I have to, I will cut this and see if it takes too long. I want to try to find the edge of this planet. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I don't want to embarrass. Novice, I guess. I want to see if we can find the edge of Novice, how big it is. Actually, I suppose let's go to the universe browser here and see what one of these has to tell me its size, right? Solar. Oh, that's cool. There's solar modifiers. That's really cool. And orbit has way more. That's awesome. Robot interference. I wonder what that is. I bet it's not happy. What is... I bet that has something to do with crude. Oh, that is an oil moon. Its primary resource is oil. Oh, that's really cool. And it has cryonite on it. I see people posting a lot about this online. Talking about finding a cryonite planet and then something didn't happen. It seems like that thing might be in short supply. I don't know. Either you use a lot of it or it's just very hard to find. And if it's very hard to find, I probably lucked out here. Oh, here we go. Radius. So this thing is over 5 times, or no, just about 5 times as big as that moon was that took us so long to find the end of it. So I imagine we could go quite a ways further here till we found the edge of this, which I don't think is necessary, but I really do think that we need to pivot this belt right now. And actually, I'm kind of wondering, almost would have been better to pivot it a little while ago. We start going up here. Yeah, we've got plenty of time. Let's just go ahead and try to find a 4 wide section. Now let's think though. We need to leave ourselves room to swing this out further, to add 4, 8, 12 more lanes here if need be. Although we could always, what's cool about this too is that we could use this area down here. If we were going to add extra lanes to something that we don't have yet, we could do it maybe down there. So let's see. Let's do it like... I should probably go grab a stack of yellow belts because I don't have enough. Come on, get back in. And I know these guys are... No, turn it off. There we go. Okay, I turn it off and they still go? That sounds like an insubordination to me. Be a real shame if one of these robots met an untimely end because of a bad attitude. Feel like we haven't had a robot sacrifice in quite some time, and we're kind of overdue for one if I'm being honest, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I think we have enough for... Once we get science packs, we have enough to upgrade... Oh no. For robot speed, we're up to space science packs already. But for cargo size, we can do that as soon as we get rocket science packs up. Get him. Really? Okay. You know, another thing we should do... That's right, we do have logistics robots now. This would be pretty cool. We should automate... I thought we already did automate... maybe we didn't, and I'm just misremembering. What does this take again? For flying robot frames. I could have sworn. Because logistics would let me auto-trash certain things that I am quite sick of. I could have sworn we did. Batteries, big motors. I don't see flying robot frames. And honestly, it's probably not worth it anyway, because I don't need too many of these. Big motor, battery, electronic circuit, steel plates. So let's just see what we're lacking. Big electric motor. I want to make some logistics robots so that I can start auto-trashing things. Steel plates. Whoop. Okay, so we'll let that go in the background. Oh yeah, and we have, we're gonna need advanced circuits too. That's great. Okay, so we got a bunch of those on the way. And we'll also need a roboport, of course. Where... Oh. What is concrete again? Sand, iron sticks. What am I missing? Oh, right. It's the concrete. I need to fly over to the thing that got blown up before. There should be a big light that you can make for yourself and put on. That would be extremely useful. Oh, we're missing stone bricks. We're not missing. Here, have some of these. Okay, so we make a roboport. Logistics robots and some storage chests, which is fine. And in fact, we should probably go right to storage strongbox, which is great. Yeah, perfect. So we'll do that. Let's get those in. In fact, let's just cancel that for now until... Yeah, so we've... Oh, what does the 2 up here mean? I guess that maybe that's the size of the... Okay, we've got this. Storage strongbox. Where do we want to put... I suppose probably makes sense to keep it over here. Maybe. Oh, it's quite big. Let's go back to making our... Really gotta automate those. It should be trivial now. We're gonna need it. Let's see. Where's that roboport? There it is. Put that there. And let's awesome. Oh, wait. I put it in the wrong spot. And now we should be able to... Wait, where did this come from? All this stuff over here. What? I don't remember putting that over there, but... Okay, can you guys come? Like, am I misremembering how this works? Aren't you supposed to come and grab these things I don't want? Like I just said, I want 0 wood on me at all times, right? Oh, maybe check it. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. This is great. All right, we want 0 stone. We want... I'm fine with this. This is fine. We want 0 sulfur. Let's make another 5 of those. What else do we want out of here? We don't like these anymore, so we don't. No more small poles. Get those out of here. Then if I go switch all of these things to providers up here. Here, let's start making some of those passive provider chests. We can get auto deliveries, which is great. Of certain things, like belts. What else do we not want? I feel like most of this other stuff is pretty useful. So I'm a little hesitant to just throw out things like engines and multi-cylinder engines, motors. Those do seem to come in handy for building things, and I will be picking them up. Definitely don't want any stone tablets kicking around. Those can go. What else? Yeah, we don't need copper cable. That's a 0. Although that hopefully doesn't end up in our inventory too often. Sulfur was a big one. Plastic is another one. Gear, wheels. Although I suppose if I was like crafting, it'd be kind of a problem. If I was trying to craft, maybe I shouldn't be taking these out. We'll see. We'll see if I get enraged later when I'm trying to craft something that has sticks or gear wheels as an intermediate product and it's getting taken out of my inventory right as I'm trying to do it. Perfect. Cool. Oh, and I think those, do we have a... There we go. Let's go ahead and swap these out. Where do the splitters go? Do we just not make yellow splitters anymore? Is that what happened here? I mean, I guess we probably shouldn't. If I was being thorough, I would upgrade the whole base to red belts right out of the gate. I just feel like that's gonna make some things worse. Do these things... What is missing here? Item ingredient shortage. Did I never hook this up, or did this get like... Well, I guess I never hooked it up because it would have consumed a bunch of stuff that at the time we were short on. So... And I mean, even right now, this is quite a bit of... We don't have a lot of scale yet, so... That's all gonna hurt a little bit, but that's okay. Now... We can go ahead and do... I like to do different sections for this. We'll say we always want... target 500 of those, and similarly And then I wonder if there's a, where's my next like tool belt increase? Need science, space science, so we're out of that. What about armor though? Right now we have modular. Looks like modular is the best we've got. Maybe there's another armor we can research to get. With rocket science, we can get power armor, which gives us inventory size bonus of 20 versus 10. So we'll get another 10 from that. That'll be nice. Of course, I didn't look at the material requirements to actually build it. Oh, that's doable. We do need processing units soon. Alrighty. Nice and stocked up on all sorts of belts. Let's go get some fuel. Hey, what? Oh, we must have had a meteor strike up here. Uh-oh. That's okay. Cool. So, let's just kind of proceed up here, and I don't even know which one I want to lay first, but you know what? We'll just mark it like this. We'll just put we will mark the current, the rightmost belt that there's going to be. And this is cool too, because this heat shielding, we can just, now when we cut this off up here, we can just bring it over here and do something with it. We don't have to bring it all the way back like over here. So that shortens that. This is good. And speaking of that, what was I saying that we needed to do with heat shielding? I think it was electric furnaces, was it? It was. Okay. So we get electric furnaces. That's going to be easy now with heat shielding right there. And of course, let's look at some ratios here though. For one electric furnace, we're going to need one advanced circuit a second. That's the most expensive part. 0.2 steel furnaces a second. Wait. No. Yeah. Yep, 0.2 a second, and this recipe gives you 0.3, so we're good on that. 0.33, 1/3, right? And the stone furnace one is fast, so we only need one of these, and one of these, because one of these, if it's supplied, gives you 0.2 a second electric furnaces, and the rocket science pack needs 1/80 a second, whatever that is. It's like 0.01 something. Well, it's 0.0125 because it's a 1/10 of an eighth. So yeah, I mean, one electric furnace factory is going to supply quite a few of these. They're going to be slow, and we can always get a second one. We really don't need a lot there, so this is not going to be like a big battery of electric furnaces that we're making. And then let's look at speed modules. Solid fuel and electronic circuits. So And let's see. Again, we don't need a lot of them. They themselves are, you know, not too heavy duty. This is going to be a slow science pack, but I think it's going to be very, very manageable in terms of input material volume here. The main thing we got to look into first. So, you know what? Let's try to organize ourselves here. So we've got electric furnaces and speed modules. So we got to think about how we want to go about the solid fuel for speed modules. We already have that up here, but it's all supplying the rocket fuel. Rather than to belt it, that's going to take forever. I think I'm going to belt, like we got to decide what we want to make it out of. What does light oil to petroleum give you? It's not worth it. It's better to make it out of, we talked about this before. So we'll pipe over light oil, especially because we have quite a surplus of it already. So we'll pipe over light oil. And you know, let's see. Let's get some. Do we want any storage tanks? I don't know. That's a toughie. But so we'll pipe light oil over. What else does a speed module need? I just looked at this. I know. Circuits are easy, so we'll say pipe light oil to manufacturing. And then for electric furnaces, I mean, we'll just say steel furnaces. That's pretty much the main thing, and the rest of it is just belting. And we need to start, of course, completing. Is that gonna pick? Let's just grab those. We need to start connecting our main bus to our angle here. All right, guys, come on. All right, so let's start. Let's start with the harder stuff. I like to get the hardest part out of the way first for stuff like this. Advanced circuits. Let's see where they want to go. So we're just like leaving this rock here. I guess we're just letting that be there. What does meteorite not interfere with buildables? That's odd. That's a very odd thing. We know we're gonna need green circuits while we're up there. Of course, things like copper plates are gonna be. There we go. Definitely iron plates. Definitely steel plates. Definitely stone bricks. Let's be careful with that one and make sure they see. Yeah, see? There's a belt mixing waiting to happen. Wait. Why did you remove that? Oh, you... Look at this right here. That's a temper tantrum from me just in the making. You know, it's subtle, and I think that this is why the biter attacks from that nest that we killed right on the... Wait a minute. Why is that not? I feel like that should stay filled in. Okay, good. If that blinked out right away, I was going to go over there looking for more, but... That seems kind of suspect to me. We better go check that one out. But yeah, so just building out these belts kind of frees up a lot of the smelter batteries and stuff up there to produce suddenly. And I think that might have been what was happening with the biters. Oh, why didn't I use the satellite to check it? Why? This one little spot, I guess the trees are just better than the trees like right there. Just so odd that was disappearing like that. It certainly wasn't disappearing quick enough for that to be a biter nest, but it was still odd. Okay, so while they build, let's look at this again. And so now we've got steel plates coming up. We have advanced circuits coming up. Stone. That one we do not have yet, do we? Nope. We're gonna need to make a trip over for some belts soon. Yep. We should automate passive provider chests. That's satisfying. The way that flies up so quick, that number, that's great. This is so much more convenient than it used to be. This is awesome. Beautiful. So we came over here for belts. Anything else we should do? Yeah, probably not. So we said stone. We already got stone bricks, I'm sure. Sure there's other stuff, but for now. Okay. Only thing that is holding me back from just building right here is that these might want to scale up a bit more in the future. So we'll start right here. And we're going to do stone furnaces. Where is... Well, why am I even looking at that? Let's bring that up first. Let's see. Right here. So like, oh yeah, that's right. Do I have enough room for night vision? Because if I do, what's the size? I think 2 by 2. Come on. Oh, but the satellite has night vision. What? Oh, my bots are draining that, right? I'd have to give up another jetpack if I want night vision, but and I mean that hurts even doubly so, because then I wouldn't get to waste nearly as much rocket fuel when I'm idling and just talking. So that's a tough sell, but I guess we got to do it. Guess we got to do it. Now our jetpack's going to be that much slower, but it is going to. This nighttime thing is starting to really hurt. Oh, that's a lot better. That's a quality of life improvement for the viewers right there. I've heard of that a couple times. I think that people wanted to be able to see better. Okay, so that does need, let's see. Let's just get, no, wrong one. Let's just go ahead and copy one of these. Just so that we have an idea where that needs to go. And then Okay, so, and let's just check real quick. Before we set that up, we're going to need stone bricks and steel plates behind that. So, stone furnace here. I almost feel like that's a good use case for a long-armed inserter. What we'll do is we'll put... Oh, wow. This was against my religion to build there like that. We'll put... Get rid of all this disgusting organic matter, and then we'll do a long-armed inserter here for the steel furnaces. To be more space efficient. And then this is going to need to be... These both are steel plates and stone bricks. So let's get those. That's steel plates and stone bricks right here. Oh, this is cool. They're all coming right off of this. Let's make sure I got this right. Looks like I did. I don't think I mixed any belts. Good. Beautiful. Let's run some poles. Oh, that's another thing that we need to put a provider chest for is power poles. Although I don't even know if that's in range of the roboport. That's going to be its own thing, I think. We definitely do want power poles, don't we? And let's just call that 100. You always want a bunch of those. Let's go get some. Let's go take care of that now. It's not in range. It's okay. Perfect. Hold on a second. I thought I had like 8 of those in my inventory before. So if you have a logistics filter set, does it take that into account when you control click things? If it does, that's... I just blew my mind. It only took me 500 hours to find that out. Oh man, is that useful. And really kind of delays the urgency of needing logistics spots. Wow. That blew my mind. If that is what I think it is, and I just feel, wait, where is it? Where's the meteor? Oh, you can click on him. Oh, I hope it didn't hurt nothing up there. I'm not going to hook that up yet because I kind of want to see it all kind of come together at the same time. That'll be fun. Alright, we've got steel furnaces. Now it's time for the actual... Well, let's check off a task. Now we feel good about that. Make sure it's green. Even though this makes no sense. Not started, but it's completed. Someone on the product team for this mod really needs to think that one through. Advanced circuits, heat shielding. We already have steel plates right there. And of course steel furnaces. So... No. Oh, man. Alright. That's gross, but I'm not going to fix it. I'm just going to leave it. That's gross. That's rough. I am not moving that. There's going to be so much in my inventory if I do. Okay, so it's really now we're just at heat shielding. Which we will bring down... like so. I don't know why I'm bothering with fast inserters for some of this stuff, really. Let's see. And then I think it's just a matter of hooking this up. Need a power pole. And even though this is not really enough to supply that, I think that this is okay. In case we ever do need more electric furnaces, we'll of course just build it out that way, and I'll have to rethink this, and I'll be cursing myself for trying to, whoops, for trying to be space efficient there, but instead of just, but there we go. There's furnaces. Done. And then speed modules. Like we said, light oil. Now, for this one, I'm not going to follow the bus over. I'm just going to cut straight across here. Not really much of a reason to... Wait, what do we have going on? Because isn't one of these... No, that's lubricant. That's right. What's this one? What's this one? Crude, I think? Yeah, that's crude. So... And we want to pull off of the storage tank side of this. We definitely don't want to mess around with, like... we don't want to have it off the bypass side. So let's go ahead and, you know what, let's build our way over to this from where we were. So let's say we came in like right. Well now, so we have furnaces. I had to think about that just a little bit, where exactly that's going to want to come in. But for now, just to rough this in. Okay, that should be about where we need to go. And then I think this little pipe chain right here is on the... Where does that even go? What is that? Not what it... What's going on here? Oh, because I was... Okay, good. Alright, yeah, we can just... And this might not be the very best way to approach this, but not sure I care too much. Oh, that's another thing we need to put in our requests and get provider chests up for. Pipes. We'll do 100 of these. And we'll do 150 elbows. What is going on here? Okay. Let's go throw down a provider chest for elbows and straight pipes. And they're out of range. Oh well. It does. That's how it works, because I'm pretty sure I had at least one of these in my inventory. And it just brings it up to whatever you want. That's beautiful. That's a great feature. That's very nice. Alright. Let us... See, that's why I was using the bots. So that they could tear down trees if they needed to. I wish they would place the landfill if they needed to. That'd be pretty cool. I bet there's a mod for that. Too far. Okay, so we have our light oil over here. Now we need to make solid fuel. We need to do some more math. All right, so we get 2 of these, 2 solid fuels a second from that, and we need 1.5 a second. So it's lowest common denominator. It's 4. The ratio is 4 to 3. You can run 4 speed module assemblers with 3 solid fuel. Is it a chemical plant or an assembler? I think it's a chemical plant, right? Yeah, it's a fuel refiner. Oh, yeah. The giant 5x5 building that I never have enough of. I have 1 of them. I guess that's enough for now. Let's just start there. Of course, we're going to need to pipe telemetry over as well. So I just can't decide. I don't want to put these furnaces on the belt. I almost feel like we do that and go this way with them, and then bring them up and around right here. Yeah, I think that that's going to be the way, and then we can, if we ever need to tap into this light oil here, we can, but for now we're just going to run it to this side and do speed modules here. So it's really just electronic circuits and fuel. So let's get the electronic circuits up here. Okay. Here they come. And let's get that fuel refinery down. Ugh, I hate these buildings. Let's assume... we need our setbacks. Let's not forget that. Guess we could do it in here. I just feel like I'm cramping myself if I do that. Let's get this all out of here. And let's also get the fuel refinery on our hotbar so that we have that for next time. Let's just do it right here. Set the pipes up first. Good. Solid fuel, there we go. Alright, there's solid fuel. And a speed module is solid fuel? That what does that imply? The module is full of fuel that gets somehow sent into the assembler? I don't know. Just seems kind of goofy. What is damaging my belts like this? Might be time to go spread some democracy. And actually, we have the Democracy Spreader 2000 here. Wonder what the range on this thing is. 100? Okay. Wait. So does that mean I can shoot from, like, back here? Oh. Wait, where did they go? Wait, are they just afraid or are they going to kill? Bang. Got him. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Oh man. You guys are no match for me. Could use a grenade, but I want to kill every one of you personally. The challenge is the might of the railgun. That's awesome. That gun is awesome, and I love that they stack up and get ready to, like, they they put together a party. They staged a defense to try to fight back just against me directly. They didn't even go after the base. They were just like, no, we're coming for you. That's great. Oh man, that made me happy. Okay, so what is this going to look like? We said the ratio. You know what? There's a ratio involved, so let's just say, let's just put it on a belt. Why not, right? Can't hurt. Especially because these buildings are giant, so it might be 4-3. But oh wow, that's actually, you know what? So because that ratio is 4-3, and because the ratio of the size, like just one dimension of the size, is 5-3, right? So you're gonna need, eventually you would need a lot more space for these if you really scaled it up. So because these would just grow. So we're gonna run this way and then circle it around, right? And we'll do like a U like that, so that, yeah, because if you started throwing down assemblers for speed modules like this up here, and it was one down and up just along this belt, and it was didn't take this into account, you would eventually how do I explain this? These would take up more space than these, and because they are sort of feeding and consuming in the same direction, these would starve and it wouldn't scale right. So you need to make sure that you kind of bunch this up. That way you can really build as many of them as the belt can handle, and it's actually quite a bit, because a speed module only needs 2/3 solid fuel a second, right? And in fact, I think I could just show with the blueprint here, because we said the ratio was 4-3. Let me double check that, because this thing needs 2/3 solid fuel a second. Wait, I might be completely wrong. I might have made stuff up. I might have completely made stuff up. I might have did bad math. 2/3 solid fuel a second, and this produces 2 solid fuel a second. So yeah, I did bad math. I apologize. Everything I just said is wrong. One of these can run 3 of these, and it definitely could be fine to do it in a line, and we're gonna do just that. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. And before, when I said 4/3, I don't know where I got that from. That was bad math. I'm very sorry. All right, so we said 3. Nope, not that. There we go. And then if we really wanted to, how many circuits does it need us? It needs, oh, this is where the 4/3 came from. It needs 4/3 electronic circuits per second, but that's just coming off a belt. So, yeah, but 4/3 compared to 7.5. 7.5 is 15 halves. That's what I was thinking about, was how many this belt could run, but then I got confused back onto the light oil thing, the solid fuel recipe. Anyway, how many so I think a regular inserter can run this for the, I'm trying to decide now if I'm gonna just do 1 lane of solid fuel and 1 lane of circuits, but that's not gonna scale well. Let's just plan on doing a full belt of circuits there. And this is going to be eventually goofy here because we didn't leave room on the bus for green circuits, because down here you got motors and I think engines right there. So basically, when we invariably end up needing a ton more green circuits to scale, we would be building a whole additional bundle of belts for that separately. But I don't really care about that too much. We just ran out of fuel. I don't care about that too much because, again, I really hope to be starting a city block design at some point here. I do not... Main bus bases are great for a starter base, in my opinion. I do not like city block. Excuse me, I do not like main bus. I like city block, or... I'm not the biggest fan. I like train bases. I like stuff where you're balancing trains, even though they plague me so. Hey guys, just commenting in post here. This actually didn't happen during the video. I muted for this section of the video by accident. I wanted to cough, and apparently Prior had muted at the wrong point or not muted and then flipped it and got into a bad state. And so I was muted for about 4 or 5 minutes here. In the future, we'll fix this by making sure that I am taking my voice onto 2 audio tracks instead of 1 currently. And when I mute, I only mute one of them, and then I use that other track as kind of the backup. But in the meantime, I guess enjoy some no commentary gameplay. Oh man, how long was I muted for? Uh-oh. Yeah, that might not be good. I might have to do some audio surgery to get that out. I don't know how long I was muted for, but I was probably ranting about math for a while. I don't like to cough into the microphone. But anyway, we were talking about math down here and stuff, and I just realized that I didn't leave room for telemetry. So we're gonna need to fix that. That's okay though. We'll just give ourselves another. Telemetry is gonna go right along here. Now that's actually a lot cleaner now that I look at it. I hope I was only muted for a couple minutes there, so that we only missed some belt rambling, because that's what the topic was. We were talking about this and some other stuff. Very close. Not one for cliffhangers, so let's get it done. Gonna be a slightly longer than usual segment, I think. I need more of these, and I need more inserters. Which, wow, I can reach that from there. That's great. Where's that rocket? Oh yeah, it's all the way over here. That's, where does the... Wow, that's closer than I thought. No. There is telemetry in there, and we also need to put the telemetry that I already have in my inventory on that belt. I mean, I could always just load it manually, but what's the fun in that? Cool. Meteors do not stop belts. That's crazy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Sorry, I'm just saying that sarcastically because I just passed the sign. Uh-oh. What are we gonna do now? We don't have room for, not to worry. This was anticipated. We are, however, going to need more inserters. Let's go get those. It's another thing I need to get on providers. Whoops, I passed it. Oh, I guess we manufactured our first science pack, so that should be a couple minutes here coming down on the belt. Let's get inserters on this. We want 50 regs. We want regulars. That's a weird way to say it. We want 50 fast. We want 50. Actually, I should probably do 100 fast. If I'm being honest with myself here, this would probably be 100. Yeah. 50 long, and we don't have the rest yet. I don't think. Whoa! Oh my! Yeah, it was on the wrong keys. Okay. So now we can just go ahead and do things. No, wait. Oh, it. Okay. I see what's happening. I amend my previous statement. It's when I control click that, it does still empty the chest. It doesn't take it into account as it picks it up, but it immediately, because the filter is there, auto trashes whatever it shouldn't have, whatever I shouldn't have picked up. And which, I mean, ultimately that works as long as you aren't doing that with very expensive things. If you were doing that with expensive to produce items, that could put quite a drain on the system, because now the next time, I forget if storage chests get prioritized over passive providers. I think they do. So hopefully the next time that I fly by here and need inserters, it'll pull it from that before it pulled it from a passive provider chest. I think that's how it would work. I hope. I don't know. But yeah, we should be able to see. We already produced some, so this should be flowing over here. Did we miss it? Did we not get to see our first science pack moment here? I don't think we missed it, because did we ever put inserters to pull them out? I don't know. We'll check on that in a minute. Yeah, we never pulled them out. That's okay. Easy to address. What are we going to research with our new powers? We'll decide that, and then we're going to wrap up the segment. Wow, that's a good amount there. That's great. What are we going to research with our new... Well, we want to go for cargo rockets, so... Next up, life support equipment. Alrighty, and with that, we're gonna call it. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. This as always has been a pleasure. We did a lot today. We got rocket science automation. Let's clear out some old tasks here and get these colors so that they don't, how do I remove it from the list? It's fine. I guess it just untick show completed. I wonder how big this will let it get. So we are, now we're moving. We're headed for a cargo rocket pretty quickly here. We have the science packs for everything. We're going to plow right through to this. It's going to take a little while, but as we work on other stuff, just because we need 500 of those for that, and just look at what else we need in the meantime, we already have just about all this. I really think it's just blue circuits that are going to be, yeah, right there, processing units. But that's really not hard. Scaling it might be a pain, but we're there. I think I don't I don't want to get like this. We're not launching ourselves into space next video, but I don't think we're that far away yet. I think that maybe 2 videos, because it's really just a matter of researching these things, figuring it all out, and getting blue circuits and concrete. I need to scale that up. So let's just go ahead and, well, we'll do the tasks next time. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Have a good one. See you next time. See ya.